Just hold on, old
The
man.
Yank pilot, sir.
Sure glad to see you, Major.
But did you learn a lesson, Colonel?
Listen.
See a man you can't identify, stay still and let him come to you.
We didn't see anyone, Major. We heard a shot.
And came toward the sound.
Yes. You see, 5 of my crewmen bailed out. One of them could have been in trouble.
There's a village about 4 kilometers north of here. You and the sergeant go there, give yourselves up.
Give up?
I don't advise you're staying here with Kane. Jerry's rough on commanders.
Now, wait a minute. Tomorrow morning, an airplane is landing here to pick you up.
If he can make the landing and if we survive.
Okay. I prefer that gamble.
Joining us? No, sir.
Besides, you've already lost one man.
One Englishman. One well-trained British commander, not a glamour flyboy. I don't need you, and I don't want you.
Well, I need you, Major.
Colonel, my kind of war is pitiless. Most of my problems are solved one way. I kill. But if you're willing to place yourself at my command, you may stay with us until you prove yourself to be a problem.
Okay.
But you won't like it.
I'll judge that, Major.
Begins. That is the compass. That way, Sergeant Major. If we make up 10 minutes, we should be at the farmhouse rendezvous in time for breakfast tea.
Hey, you still leaving this?
That's right.
Oh, what'd you give me?
Morphine.
I mean the little box.
Oh, that's, interrogation fields, in case Jerry gets him.
You mean he's supposed to...
Well, that's his decision, isn't it?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
What's wrong?
You two carry equipment that'll free a man from fighting. Fight. Higgins. Anybody home? We must have a barking dog, must we, Sergeant Major? Sergeant Major Higgins, barn is yours. These people left in a hurry. Now heat some water for tea, will you, Hanks? Yes, sir. Water for tea.
Okay, settle down.
Bit of a situation, Colonel. Brendan asked his Twiggar agent and scooped him up.
Is this the man that knows the fire control setup?
One we're counting on, yes, one had to. Junker stock, cold nobility, no use for Hitler and all that. I don't suppose we have a prayer now of finding the center.
Well, now, since they know about him, do you suppose they know about us?
It's hard to say. They'll torture him, of course.
Didn't he have interrogation pills, sir?
I dare say.
Sir, shall I take out water to the barn?
Oh, yes, please do.
Right, sir.
Well, Colonel, we can improvise something, I suppose, but I'm afraid the game is up.
What does that mean? Do we pull out?
Well, not really. The recovery aircraft was scheduled to land at sunrise under cover of the bombing raid. If we can't knock out the control center, and I don't see now how we can, there'll be no raid. I will simply move about on foot and do in as many jerries as we can before they do us in. Right outside, shall we? Send a signal home.
What are these guys?
For one thing, they're experts.
Expert killers. Strangle, poison, they kill like it's a party game.
Nevertheless, if we're going to survive, we're going to have to play by their rules.
Maybe you didn't hear him. He said, I'm not even playing to survive. How much rather get captured?
Well, that's easy, Sandy. All you have to do is go take a walk.
Sir. You're not saying you like it their way, are you, sir?
Let me tell you something. My only concern is that these men know what they're doing. Now, we're still alive, and I intend for us to stay that way.
Yes, sir.
As my mother used to say during a blitz, it's not the bombing that causes the hardship, it's the shortage of tea. Good, hot, strong, injured tea, lads. Nothing like it for settling the nerves, that's what my mother used to say.
How long are you going to eat that water over that ruddy candle, Sarge?
Decent sharp, as to steep, hot, mate. Hot. Here. Who's stirring up the hay? Now I've got hay in me jar.
Oh, I'm awful sorry, Sergeant. I must have kicked up the dust with my foot.
All right. Just sit quiet now till I'm done.
My mother used to bring me tea, I remember, while I was shaving. Every morning. When did your mother bring you tea, Sarge?
Why, at the table. Like a feed a man proper, she did. Rasher of bacon, nice juicy kibber, lump of butter.
Come out or I shoot. Blimey, it's a skirt.
Do you speak English?
Yes, I was educated in England before the war. I speak English very well.
What's your name?
Frieda von Herzel. My father is Kurt von Herzel.
Where is your father?
He was arrested this morning by the Gestapo. I think they've suspected us for a long time.
They suspected both of you?
My father and I are very close. I love him very much. I have known that he was making for the British.
Well, what have we here?
Major, this is Frieda von Herzl. This is Major Mallory.
Yes, his daughter. We've heard about you.
As you were correct, her father was arrested by the Gestapo.
Her father was taken, but she was not.
They would have arrested me too.
But you left Papa in the lurch.
Someone had to be here to meet you.
Meet us, then why were you hiding?
Your soldiers are so fierce. I was afraid, but I'm not your enemy. My father didn't tell me everything. There was no time.
What do you know?
There's something you came to destroy. The center where the anti-aircraft guns are controlled.
You know where the center is?
Yes.
You can take us there.
Yes.
You know what will happen to you if you cross me?
Yes.
Thanks, beavers! Alert the commander to move. Go. Quick review of the timetable. The area is scheduled for sunrise by 0700. Our demolition must be done by 0545. We must be back here by 0630. Now, if we're not back on time...
Not back? Does that mean you're leaving us here?
With the radio, yes.
All right. Now, the recall deadline is 0630. Do you want any leeway?
No. If we can't gum things up on schedule, you send the recall. No good letting the air fleet fly in if all Jerry's flak is still working. Fräulein, you visit here with the nice Americanas I've sent for you.
The major is giving orders to the colonel.
This is the major's game.
You are fighting the major's war, are you not?
You know, you're not subtle enough to cause trouble.
How?
Divide and conquer, isn't that your credo?
The Nazi credo, maybe.
But not yours.
Nobody will trust me.
You know, I think the major had you say exactly what he wanted to hear. Of course, you could lead him into a trap. But he only had one other choice, and that would be to sit here. He's not the type of man to just sit.
Colonel, if the commandos are taken, and I'm with them, they'll put me to death. Or worse, they'll send me to a camp. I'm afraid to go with the major. Let me stay with you. I'll tell them where to go. They cannot fail.
So, why wouldn't that work?
Colonel, please.
Fräulein, we'll go now.
All right, men. There, sir. All right, quick. March.
Better get this radio set up inside.
Colonel, why couldn't... I mean, are you really beginning to play along with the way the major operates?
I'm just cautious about getting my throat cut.